welcome back to another episode of Weekly Chat with Crime Stoppers. I'm Nichole
And I'm Andy Kahn, Director of Victim Services and Victim Advocacy. What episode are we on now?
Cinco.
Wow. We did
5.
That is truly amazing.
That many.
We're still here. We're still talking. We still got issues, and we're rolling.
And we're very happy that you came back to join us. It's Go Texan Day here in Houston.
Can't you tell by my original outfit today? I know most people see me in the Crime Stopper shirt, but today, being that it's Go Texan Day, Rodeo Day, this is as good as I can get.
We'll take it.
So use your vicarious, unlike your boots. These are actually black boots in your imagination.
Yes, in your head.
Yes.
That's exactly where most things are.
Many would say that.
So, serious stuff. Crime Stoppers, we were busy last year.
Oh my God, yes.
We had a lot of solved cases. I was looking at our stats. We received almost 8,000 tips in 2018. 8,000 anonymous tips.
That means that people are paying attention. The public is paying attention, and really that's what it's all about. Law enforcement, quite frankly, with the resources, they can't do this by themselves.
Exactly. And you never know what that one tip could do. I was looking at the numbers. Our highest number of cases solved were for burglary, robberies, and thefts. So that's stuff that we could become a victim of. It doesn't matter what.
To me, is actually more impressive than any other crime, and I can tell you why, being involved in criminal justice and law enforcement for 30. Those are the cases that are most difficult to solve. These are actually what we would call career offenders.
Exactly.
Most, quite frankly, most murders don't go making a career.
Let's hope
luckily, not. out of killing people, but your burglars and your robbers, that's what they do.
Exactly.
So to get that many is truly impressive.
That's a lot. Overall, since we've been in existence, that's 10,000, almost 10,100 burglaries, robberies, and thefts. I can't make it through one episode without stumbling on my words.
Property offenders
exactly.
can wreak more havoc in communities, as we've seen time and time again. And I quite frankly don't know anyone who really hasn't been the victim of some sort of property crime in one form or fashion.
Exactly. It's really a shame. Out of all those tips, we paid our anonymous tipsters. We had 363 tipsters last year, and we paid them almost $500,000.
And the key word being anonymous.
Exactly,
because,
100%.
Like it or not, people are afraid. They fear retaliation. They feel that, if I report, somebody's going to come and get me. And we've seen, where people do get retaliated on. We see it time and time again. But this truly shows that you are anonymous.
Right.
Your tips are confidential. End of story.
100%. It's protected by state law. And we were just talking about the mobile app and the website, and a lot of people tend to get a little bit afraid of that because they think there's a way to track that information. But the software that's used for our website and our mobile app is specifically for Crime Stoppers, and all of the IP information is scrubbed before it even gets to us. So it is exactly 100% anonymous. We've said it before, we'll say it again. We only want the information that you have that can help solve a crime. The police can't do it without the community.
And quite frankly, the public are the eyes and ears out there.
Exactly.
They're the ones who truly know what happened. They actually witnessed, or they can help by pointing out certain facts.
Right.
So it's a true partnership. When you realize, and the fact that we're here in a, quote, non-law enforcement capacity should make people more comfortable coming forward, where their information is protected and is not subject to public review.
Exactly. Well, it's one of the other things that I wanted to point out, 387 suspects arrested or charged. But look at the number of fugitives, 121 last year, and since we've been in existence, 11,700 fugitives. Those are men and women that are roaming the streets after having been convicted, and they broke their parole or they broke their probation.
And they're wanted for certain, look at what we just did, was it a week and a half ago on Fox News?
Exactly.
When we profiled an animal cruelty fugitive.
Right.
And within what?
24 hours. Within 24 hours, an anonymous tipster called the tip line And this guy who had been evading justice all this time for killing a puppy, I mean, my mind can't wrap around that, but within 24 hours, that guy was back behind bars where he belonged. So that's real impressive.
And that shows you the power of getting this information, and that shows you why Crime Stoppers is such a valuable tool and a help for law enforcement in apprehending not just wanted suspects, but fugitives. If you're a fugitive from justice, what on earth makes you think you're going to abide by any of the laws of society? Let's think about that. Yes,
Probably
you've already
not.
demonstrated
Probably
that.
not,
And
yeah.
we've also been, I noticed when I came over here, we started featuring wanted sex offenders too.
Right,
who had taken off their ankle monitor, removed, destroyed, tampered with it, and had left halfway houses and other settings too.
Right.
So it's important to remember that, you know, there's thousands and thousands of fugitives out there, and it's important for us to bring that to your attention so we can help get them back under our wraps.
Exactly, right where they belong. Did you have any other cases that you wanted to talk about?
There was one that really that kind of hit home with me, and that was the home invasion of the Pham family.
Right.
And this was a couple who had worked hard their whole life, and there were home invasion suspects that came in, and nobody really had any idea of why they were shot and killed execution style. It's a truly horrific scenario. What happened to this family? What happened to this family sadly can happen to anybody.
Anyone. Exactly.
And that's the harsh reality of this. But within days after showing what happened and getting it out there, people called Crime Stoppers and resulted in the arrest of this ring. This was an organized crime ring.
Exactly.
And one of the offenders, who, when I looked at his background, had recently been paroled, who had only done 3 years of a 30-year sentence. And he had been out on the streets for only 2 months, and now he's facing a capital murder charge.
That's truly devastating. And again, Crime Stoppers is extremely grateful for the tipster that called in to help solve that case. But can you imagine how appreciative the family is that case has some resolution? A lot of the families that we help solve cases on never even realized that Crime Stoppers was involved in getting that case solved.
No, I can tell you, having worked with homicide survivors now for over 25 years and serving on the board of parents of murdered children, that grief is intensified when justice is lacking. So to be able to bring justice to these families is truly why Crime Stoppers exists.
Huge, and the exact reason why we need tipsters. We want to thank you again for joining us on episode 5 of Weekly Chat with Crime Stoppers. Please go to our website, our social media sites, and see what we've been up to. We look forward to seeing you again next week.
Call us 713-222-TIPS.